Hi, I'm Harrison Ford's second cousin, twice removed.
Hi, I live in the basement of the TARDIS.
Hi, I'm looking for that Keyblade to free all hearts.
And this is Nuclear Nerds Now. I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Tracy.
I'm Tommy.
And together we are JTT.
JTT!
So yeah, in the near future we're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff, aren't we?
Yes.
We got some D&D tips and tricks. Not only D&D, but like tabletop. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I was talking to you guys a little bit about this earlier. I'm talking about tabletop games, not just D&D. Like, there's all kinds, like Munchkin, and just all kinds of cool games. And Monopoly is a tabletop game. I don't know why I'm getting into it, but I get into it anyway.
Pretty much just the most awesome classic games of all time.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about you?
I'm going to be covering, of course, your video games. Not necessarily the video games, but tips on how to take care of your consoles, keep your eyes focused, just good stuff.
Nice. And of course, I will be covering everything from the nerdy world, from top to bottom, A to Z, diagonal to diagonal, and everything in between. So stay tuned. Hello! My name is Jimmy. Welcome to the news segment of Nuclear Nerds Now. Today is April 4th, 2013, and we're going to start off today with some sad news. Beloved entertainment icon and critic Robert Ebert has died today at the age of 70 from a long fight with cancer. He has been a part of the entertainment field for a great long while, and he will be sorely missed. Moving on to a slightly less depressing and kill-yourself subject. Someone has taken the time and effort and wasted precious moments of their life that they will never ever get back to calculate the actual cost of the TARDIS in real life. For those of you who are aware, the TARDIS is the spaceship / time machine of the beloved character, the Doctor, in the sci-fi show Doctor Who. It stands for Time and Relative Dimensions in Space, and it's pretty much the most amazing, most powerful ship rolled into one pretty blue police phone box. So, the way they broke this down was to estimate the cost of the TARDIS. You have to take the average cost of a London flat, which I think is somewhere along the lines of blah 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 something euros, and you have to add numbers and all that other stuff. So, the police box, an actual 1960s police box, measures 10 feet by 4.42 feet, which comes out to 44.2 square feet. Now, inside, the best estimate, since the TARDIS is bigger on the inside, the best estimate that someone can come up with is the entire square footage of the Empire State Building, which is 2,248,355 square feet. Putting all of that together, the way you can, put this out is the TARDIS's price from the outside, $50,497. That doesn't seem like a lot, but then you got what's going on inside. That comes out to $2,580,324,616.75. Awesome. The company was Mavoto, so, they have a lot of time on their hands. Now, we go to Tommy for some interesting stuff. Tommy! What's up?
Thank you, Jimmy.
No.
Hi, I'm Tommy. Of course, I'm going to give you some awesome tips for gaming and whatnot. This week's tip will be based on Final Fantasy VII and those strange tips you never thought you could do. I'm going to tell you on how Cloud can get a date with either Tifa or Barrett even. If you go throughout the game without talking to Eris at all, unless you absolutely have to, you will have a potential chance of asking Tifa out on a date at the very end of the game. If, on the other hand, you go throughout the whole game without talking to Tifa or Eris, Barrett will actually ask you out for the date. Who would have thought it? Weird combination. Oh well, that's it for this week. Back to Jimmy with more news.
Fascinating. Interracial gay relationships. Those Japanese people are just so ahead of their time. going to say another little dealy really quickly. Some show news before we move on to the next segment. Walking Dead Season 4 has been announced in the Season 3 finale, which aired, I think, last week. And it's set for October, so look forward to that. It's going to be great. I'm super stoked. Tommy's super stoked. I don't know about this one. I have no idea. Anyway, it's great. Love the show. If you haven't watched it, check it out. It's awesome. Fantastic. And the new season of Doctor Who, as in previous episodes, I'm like, I really like the show. Season 8 came out last Saturday. Wonderful. It shows just how beautiful the show is going to be, but it starts asking so many more questions. Swear to God. Moving on! We got our lovely Tracy over there, beautiful creature he is, for some D&D. Tracy, lay it on me, Slick!
Hello, I'm Tracy, and I'm going to give you tabletop tips. Not just D&D, but all sorts of tabletop games, such as there is Dungeons & Dragons, there is Pathfinder, there is Munchkin, there is just a long number of them. I am going into Pathfinder. Last time I did Dungeons & Dragons, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it worked for you. So, that being said, Pathfinder is a off-branch of Dungeons & Dragons. It's based on its own game, and it actually goes into a whole nother world. And it's really, really fun and really, really exciting, and I recommend it. The tip for it is if, for some reason, I'm going off books. There's a beginner's guide, which can be sold for about $20 on eBay. If you go on, you find the Pathfinder beginner's guide. And there's also the just storyboard and all that good stuff. Tip for Pathfinder is, like in Dungeons & Dragons, you can make your own story by going off of stories in Pathfinder. So if you don't necessarily enjoy what Pathfinder has to bring, make your own story. Invite it into your life. See what you think about it. See what your friends think about it. Hopefully, you'll enjoy it and you'll play more and more tabletop games by watching me. Next week, I'm going to have some tips for you on Munchkin. So, that being said, back to you, Jimmy!
I drew a bunny rabbit. Happy late Easter. Moving on! Thank you, Tracy. It's fantastic. I'm going to look into that. I'm going to jot that down, put a pin in it. Love you. Go! Finally! We've got a couple things to touch on. For every single person that has ever lived and had one single awesome thought, that thought was probably, I would love to be in a giant Japanese robot. Right? Can I get an amen? Someone say amen!
Amen.
Thank you. Giant scary black guy. Awesome. So, some awesome people in Japan called the Suidobashi Heavy Incorporated Company Industry, them's peoples, they created the Kuratas Mech. Now check it out. I am not crapping you right now. It is a full-size, operational mech robot. It has a ride-in cockpit. It has rocket launchers and a smile-controlled BB gun Gatling. Do you understand? So you're like, die. That's nuts. It's crazy. I like it. It's nuts. Whatever. It was unveiled at Wonderfest 2012 in Tokyo, and it was shown to be controlled by a set of joysticks, or it has a more fluid Kinect controlling system that you kind of flip up and it kind of moves around like that. It's very interesting. Very interesting. And it contains a diesel engine. Goes about 10 kilometers is the fastest high speed, and it has 2 height settings, so you can move up, move down for more mobility, move up for a better field of vision. It has an intuitive aiming and targeting system within about, I think this is like a 15-inch LCD display. It has real-time cameras that point to the front and the back, and it's got a bunch of other just random stuff that's just fantastic. So it's like literally a friggin' mech from Gundam. It's nuts! It contains a touchscreen support as well as a 3G wireless connectivity, being able to control via your smartphone. It also has a headset and helmet that can be used as a telephone. So you can kill people and talk to your girlfriend. Fantastic. Moving on. Apart from that awesomeness, we've got some really cool movies coming up in the future. We've got Iron Man 3. Been announced for a while. Everybody and their grandma's looking forward to it. I know I am. I will be there in full Iron Man cosplay. And by that I mean in my Iron Man underwear. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I have literally no idea what's going on about this movie, except probably takes place in winter. You got Thor, the Dark World. Sequel to Thor, the Not Dark World. You've got the Man of Steel. Now, if anybody has a brain cell in their head, they will know that this movie is going to be about Batman. Right? No? No? Okay, I'm being told it's not about Batman, it's about Superman. My mistake. My mistake. Then you got Star Trek. Now, there was a lot of problems with it. You know, the first Star Trek movie, Zachary Quinto is SPAC. You got, yes, it's whatever. But apparently it was successful enough to get a sequel. It's called Into the Darkness, Into Darkness / Darkness Into the... And it looks promising. I saw a thing with it. You know, I saw a preview on a movie that I was winning. It looks good. It looks good. Finally, every single person's favorite X-Men character. And no, I don't mean Professor X. I don't mean the Toad or Nightcrawler. I mean straight up Wolverine. They're making another Wolverine movie because Origins wasn't enough, and Hugh Jackman is just way too damn pretty. It's called The Wolverine. And that's it. Fantastic. Look forward to that one. So, we will keep you abreast of all the nerdy news that you could ever want, hope for, and or dream of. And, as always, stay nerdy and fantastorifical. This is Jimmy, signing off.
So we're excited for the... well, I'm excited for Iron Man 2.
Awesome. Iron Man 2.
The next Iron Man movie, 3.
There you go.
I'm excited for the next Walking Dead series.
Oh, dude, I'm so looking forward to the Walking Dead series. No, because like you have everything that happened in the third one. For those of you that haven't seen, are you still recording? Fantastic. For those of you who haven't seen the series 3 finale, lots of crap happened. People died. Other people didn't die. There were zombies. Really cool. And
really
it brings up a bunch of questions, and you're just like, season 4.
Why?
You're like, why are we left with this? Why? I don't understand.
It's also speculated, and this is all speculation. Do not take anything that we say here seriously, except the things that we want you to take seriously. But it has been speculated that there is only going to be up to season 5, and then that's going to be it. If you think about it, how far can they really go with it? Eventually, everybody is going to die.
Well, I remember that they were talking about in The Talking Dead that there's estimated all the way up to season 14.
Well, damn.
Spin-offs. They could do spin-offs.
Spin-offs.
Thank you, mysterious person behind cameras.
I think it's God.
I think it might be.
Anyway, so also what I'm excited about is the Man of Steel.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that revamped costume. He's not so much in tights anymore as it's like super epic, futuristic metal things that hug his body.
And for those of you who have not yet heard, I can't believe I'm to say this, but it is official. LucasArts Gaming is at this point canceled. Disney shut it down.
That's a tragedy.
It is.
It's a sad day in the world of LucasArts and Star Wars in particular. However, there might be something going on with Blizzard. Blizzard with Star Wars. Oh no, that's amazing.
Because everybody knows Blizzard is the name in MMOs online. They made World of Warcraft, they made StarCraft, they made everything you can even think of. And so if they're getting a hold of Star Wars, things are going to get pretty really fast.
I just thought I'd throw out that information. But Pathfinder sounds exciting, and you know, all your stuff sounds exciting. It's sad about Ebert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he was an
It really
icon.
is.
He, he put in his time. He made being a movie critic what it is today, and he's going to be missed a great deal.
He is.
And thank you for those gamer tips on Final Fantasy VII.
Hey, I never knew that Bear
Oh.
swung that way.
Guys, thumbs up for Ebert. In 3, 2, 1. Good job, Ebert. We salute you, sir. And I'm personally looking forward. I really think the Avengers 2 is going to be some pretty cool things, but I'm really looking forward to watching the next saga of Marvel movies that come out, because you got
Winter Soldier.
Thor, you got
I'm
Winter
actually-
Soldier.
With the Winter Soldier, I heard that the guy that originally played as Captain America wasn't going to be this one. He only signed a contract for the other one.
I hear the same thing,
Well,
but it's yet to be seen.
Yeah.
the thing with it is, first off, Captain America was a fairly successful movie. Avengers was hugely successful. That was movie candy. You go and you watch that movie.
We took a road trip.
We
to
went
see it.
on a road trip, and it was
It was pretty awesome.
So this person, I know who he is. I can't remember his name right now. It's just this really pretty guy, and he's got to be smart enough to want to renew his contract. You got to think. They're not just going to say, okay, let's replace the character that's one of the main characters in the entire movie. Let's just go ahead and ask him to redo his contract. You know that?
Well, you got to realize how many times they replaced the Hulk.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Bruce Banner's been replaced 3 times now.
How many times have they replaced Bruce Wayne in how many different Batman movies?
Yes.
Yeah, 5 times.
5?
But, each one of those, that's something different, because each one of those is it's not a sequel or anything. Those are like continuations of the Batman series. Like with the Christopher Nolan Batmans, you always had very angry person, screamed at a bunch of people, really pretty, I don't remember his name, there's an equilibrium. The main actor, what's his name?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. You have Christian Bale in all 3 of the movies, and even though yeah, they replaced Bruce Banner a good number of times, that was similarly because it wasn't the same series. It was 3 different movies. The first one was crap. The second one was better, but still wasn't as good. And then you have Mark Ruffalo, who comes up and he's like, I'm Mark Ruffalo, and there you go, new Hulk. And he's gonna be the Hulk for a while.
Definitely my favorite Hulk.
For sure.
Yeah.
But at any rate, I'm also looking forward to, and this is something else, I am really, really looking forward to the new Star Trek movie. Now, I watched the new Star Trek beginning of this series, right? That was, Zachary Quinto plays a pretty B.A. Spock. That was tight. And regardless of how much crap it got from people and critics, probably Ebert even, I'm telling you, I really dug it. Now, you have this sequel, and it shows the Starship Enterprise crashing into Earth. Tight! I can't wait for that. Looks really good. Looks good.
Speaking of the Starship Enterprise, if I had the DeLorean, I would go up to 2022 and steal it.
Yes. I would just take the TARDIS.
But you gotta steal the Enterprise to get to the TARDIS. Me and you have discussed this.
Yeah, but then what about the... at any rate.
Anyway, we don't have much time left.
So bye. Thank you for watching. As always, like us. If you don't, I will hunt you down and rape your eggs. Comment in the comment section below, above, to the sides, or wherever it is. And subscribe to our channel, Nuclear Nerds Now. Stay updated and in tune so that you can see what other crap is coming along. And take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be nerdy and stay fantastic-rifical.
And until next time.
How do you wake up Lady Gaga? You poke her face with your disco stick while playing a love game and a bad romance with a dude named Alejandro.